Today we're looking at 5 movies where the antagonist is actually the protagonist. To qualify for my list, the character has to be identified as or assumed to be the antagonist right from the moment they're introduced. Their MO has to remain consistent throughout the course of the film, and their true nature as the protagonist has to be uncovered through the natural events of the story. So characters who become the protagonist through a change of heart are automatically disqualified. So let's jump in. Number 5 on my list is Burnham, played by Forrest Whitaker from Panic Room. We are introduced to Burnham as part of a burglary when Meg Altman sees them on her TV monitors. As part of a break-in, he is assumed to be the antagonist. When Burnham finds himself locked in the Panic Room with Sarah, he informs her that he only participated in the heist to retrieve bearer bonds to help his child, and gives Sarah a glucagon injection when she suffers a diabetic seizure. At the end of the film, he gives up the opportunity to escape with $3 million to save Meg and her daughter. Number 4 on my list is Samara Morgan, played by Davy Chase, from The Ring. Samara's legacy is introduced as a videotape that is described as someone's nightmare, and the viewer is subsequently contacted by Samara via telephone, informing them that they have 7 days. Rachel Keller investigates and discovers that Samara possesses the ability to psychologically create images in the form of film negatives. She claims to have no control over these abilities, stating that she doesn't create the images, they just are. Rachel has a vision revealing that Samara is a tortured soul. When she was suffocated by her mother and thrown down a well where she drowned after 7 days, her pain and suffering manifested itself as the videotape through which she tells her story. After watching the tape, the viewer has 7 days to show it to someone else. Number 3 on my list are Edmund Tuttle, Bertha Mills, and Lydia from The Others. They don't really play the classic antagonist role, but they are set up for the viewer to be kind of unsure about their presence, and their role in the film as protagonists isn't revealed until the end of the film, so they made it on my list. Mr. Tuttle, Mrs. Mills, and Lydia are hired by Grace Stewart for her 2 children. We learn that the house is haunted, presumably by the 3 servants who were revealed to be deceased towards the end of the film. Shortly thereafter, Grace and her children are revealed to be deceased as well, and the ghosts are really a family who has moved into the house. Number 2 on my list is The Tall Man from The Tall Man. The Tall Man is a psychological thriller about a serial kidnapper and includes one of the greatest twists I've ever seen in film. The story follows a mother chasing the tall man to get her kid back, but it's revealed that it isn't her kid at all. The kidnapper is the boy's real mother, and the woman presumed to have been the mother at the beginning was the tall man all along. The role of the tall man is to kidnap kids from bad homes and place them in good ones to break the cycle of poverty. Good intentions, however misguided. Number 1 on my list is John Kramer, also known by his alias, the Jigsaw Killer, from Saw. John Kramer is first introduced as Billy the Doll, which he uses in recorded messages to communicate with his subjects. Between the loss of a child, separation from his wife, and a cancer diagnosis, John Kramer is among the most tragic stories in film history. He learned to cherish his life when he knew his death was imminent following a car crash that he survived. His legacy became giving people the will to live by making them come face to face with death the same way he did. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner to get notifications.